Hello everyone, my name is Oksana. It's road to Edoverse Weekly Edoverse Insider, the 82nd. We deliver the news about the creation of our project Edoverse. And Tokugawa-san, could you please open the session for today?
Okay, thank you, Oksana. Hello everyone, this is Iehiro Tokugawa. Now, I would like to talk about the legal system or the court system in Tokugawa, Japan for the next couple of sessions. Now, you see, so I think all modern democracies have three branches of government. Yes. So, yeah, you make the law and then you administer the law and then you judge the law. 司法、立法、行政. But for instance, in France, I think the court system is a part of the government, whereas in the United States, they're separate. And then in Britain, they are separate, but nominally everything belongs to the Queen. So in Tokugawa, Japan is probably somewhere between the British system and the current French system. You see, this was a society that was divided into, class, maybe one way to put it, but I prefer the term estate, as they did in Ancien Régime France. So all the summers, and you see, there is no concept of equality of the people. So, I mean, but the society had gone through this enormous flux in the era of the warring states. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, coming from nowhere, had risen to the top of the political order. So people did understand that in the end we are all equal beings, but the legal system did not follow. So each person belonged to some estate, and according to which estate you belong to, someone will be supervising you. That was the normal state of affairs. So if you were a samurai, you either served the shogun or any of the 300 daimyo. If you're a commoner, then there's always your superior, and then the top commoner, let's say the owner of so that village head or an owner of a big merchant house, and then you will know which rank of samurai to deal with. But even as a commoner, you had plenty of people under your control and advice, and so you had to advise. So you're the landlord, and then you have to advise your tenants. One of your tenants gets into legal trouble, then the landlord must accompany him to the court. So that is how things worked. And then there were cases, but interestingly, there were cases when, let's say, a commoner and a samurai got into legal dispute. So this would be a legal conflict between two estates. So and then that legal case would be sent to the Supreme Court of the shogunate, which was called the Hyōjōjō. And interestingly, the name of this administrative body was created first in the Kamakura shogunate, so sometime in the 12th century. And the samurai government came into existence mostly because the Kyoto court could not deal with land ownership issues. So the Kamakura shogunate understood what all the samurai wanted, and then they had the military force to enforce the decision. So that is why it came into existence, and the Tokugawa shogunate followed in those footsteps. So, and then at the beginning of the Tokugawa era, so the Supreme Court comprised all the government ministers, all the roju. So it was, in fact, not very different from the cabinet. And then in the beginning, the court sessions were held in the senior ranking minister of the month. So it went from one daimyo mansion to the next, depending on which time of the year. And eventually, this became a bit more formalized, and then they would have they would have their court hearings in how should I say, the mansion prepared for the imperial emissary. So the imperial court sends a messenger to the shogun like once a year, and there was a mansion just for that. So, but the messenger would stay for only like a week. So most of the year it was empty, it was vacant. So originally the Supreme Court was held in that mansion, and then from about the Genroku era again. So this is about the this matches my thesis of a Genroku transformation. They would have their own mansion just for these court hearings, and increasingly the roju, the ministers who were old daimyo, would not deal directly with this. They would not participate by themselves in these court sessions, but it would go into lower ranking samurai, and especially the three shogunal ministers of temple, account. So the so temple would be the minister of the interior, the account would be the minister of finance, and then in Machibugyo, which was like the administrator of Greater Edo. Yes, and so these were men trained in bureaucracy, but eventually even they would not decide so much. So things kept going downwards towards the people who were actually directly dealing with each of the court cases. Okay, so I think that is enough for this week. And so another couple of sessions, I would go on with the legal system. Okay, thank you very much, Oksana.
Thank you very much, Tokugawa-san. And JJ, could you please join us? Hello.
Hi, thank you, Oksana. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I was so interested in listening to Tokugawa-san's legal system because it could be applied to our, I don't know, private chain or gaming system. It's so interesting. So in terms of blockchain, the most important thing is consensus protocol, which is super similar as a legal system. So yeah, make the rule, and then follow the rule, administrate the rule, and then judge the rule. How to be done is, I think, the next issue for the blockchain space as well. So for the gaming space, we already completed 3 types of mini games: Yabusame, which is a horse racing, and sumo game, and also ninja game. And then some of the games already implemented, so we can see, you know, how games going on. And I've already showed these movies and teasers and then gaming system to all of our teams. It might be fine for us to, you know, finalize a game by this year end. So no worries for that. But to complete the game and to be one of the biggest IP game is totally different. And as I see a lot of social gaming company currently losing a lot of funds, losing a lot of profit because of the, you know, market ecosystem is quite changing. Social media game is so tough to be survived. So of course we can say same thing in BCG game, which is blockchain game. Even like super nice and interesting game there, then it's not guaranteed it's going to be huge IP or huge popular game because it depends on the market condition, it depends on the user interest, those types of things. So one big hint for us to succeed this project is, I think, consensus protocol, which is Tokugawa-san mentioned before. So legal system, so how to be shogun, how to be samurai. So we can learn a lot of things from that era. Yeah, that's super interesting. And also in crypto space, currently a lot of project is saying like our public chain is blah blah blah. Our public chain is gonna be changed. Our public chain is gonna have some huge relationship with other chains and blah blah blah, something like that. But from my personal opinion, there's only 2 public chain, you know, BTC and Ethereum. That's all. Other than that, we cannot say public chain. Yeah, because all of the public chain is based on the Ethereum or ERC20 or based on the BTC network. So it's not public chain, you know. So we could say maybe original chain or side chain or something like that. But we cannot say public chain because we've never seen public chain other than BTC and Ethereum. So it's super interesting to see those types of discussion. But if we launch our BCG, I mean Edoverse gaming function, then we could implement some kind of legal system based on Tokugawa-san's perspective. And then if this consensus protocol is going to be quite new, then finally we could say something new algorithm, which is, we could be, I don't know, new public chain, but as long as it's based on ERC20, we cannot say public chain. Maybe we could say maximally private chain based on public chain, something like that. So yeah, currently cryptocurrency market is so changing, a lot of players coming and going out, but we need to survive this with this gaming protocol and also gaming system, Gamify, and our token ecosystem. So yeah, we will be keen on anyway finalizing our gaming product. Yeah, thank you so much. That's enough from my side.
Thank you very much, JJ. And Shunta, do you have any news for us?
Well, thank you, Oksana. Hello, everyone. The development of the Edoverse is progressing, and the preparation for the blockchain expo starting in October in Macquarie are also proceeding very well. In particular, since this event is right before the official release, we are planning various special benefit campaigns for those who visit our booth. Furthermore, we aim to use the booth as a first step for establishing digital twins with various companies. We are excited about the continuous expansion of the Edoverse project in the future, and we hope you all are excited to it as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Shunta. And Dominique, could you please sum up today's session?
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that everything is working very well, and that Edoverse team is working very hard. And then as the first three games just in Edoverse 3D space is coming up in the towards the end of the year. And also we have just a Fortnite project that the battle game. It is actually not a battle game, but that another game is coming up very soon, just for the promotional reasons. And then we have a lot of some teasers coming up too. So and also VTubers actually started work. And also the expo is going to be a very big event for Edoverse. I'm very, very interested. So everything's okay now. And then I hope that we can enjoy Edoverse very soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dominique, and thank you everybody for listening today. And we will meet next week. Goodbye.